Can King Charles mend the rift as Prince William's anger at Harry reaches new heights? We're all aware that brothers can occasionally disagree, but this is drama on an entirely different level. Over the past 20 years, there have been innumerable occasions that have resulted in conflict between the two princes. Who can ever forget the childhood mishaps when Harry always appeared to get away with it while William was subject to discipline from their parents? Wow, how unfair. The royal family's reputation was also at stake due to drug scandals that occurred when Harry was a student, not to mention the exposed photos from his wild vacation to Las Vegas. Not to mention the Oprah interview which took place while Prince Philip lay dying, in which the Sussexes accused an unknown member of the royal family of racism. But Harry's autobiography, Spare, was only recently published, which has to be the most surprising event to date. According to my sources, William is enraged about the twisted character assassination of the heir to the throne in the novel. The Prince of Wales has become catatonic with hatred and won't talk to his brother ever again. Are you serious? The future for these two brothers is unknown, but one thing is absolutely certain. This royal conflict is not about to end anytime soon. We all know that the brothers had engaged in a number of childhood fights where Harry always appeared to get away with it, leaving William to shoulder the burden. But that was only the first in a lengthy series of events that eventually led to the current situation. Harry's bad behavior has endangered the reputation of the royal family, not to mention the safety of William's wife and children. It has included drug scandals while he was still in school, leaked naked photos in Las Vegas, and even fighting with photographers while steaming drunk. William simply cannot forgive Harry's actions because they are so treacherous, and he is right to feel this way. He's made it obvious he won't talk to his brother ever again. But today, as the coronation of the new monarch draws near, they are all anticipated to come together in front of a global audience. There will be a lot of pressure. Additionally, William and Catherine don't need any more pressure given Harry and Meghan's history of risk-taking. Attendees at such gatherings should be devoted to the king, his heir, and the monarchy as a whole. It is crucial to keep in mind Harry has deliberately worked to weaken the organization while betraying all three of them. Given his actions, he has no business attending a state-sponsored event. There is little doubt that Prince William feels upset and betrayed by his brother's behavior. The Duke of Kent has previously recognized that William's father never really recovered from the abdication of his own brother, and that William and Harry might share this destiny. Because of this, the approaching coronation will be tumultuous, and Charles must defend his oldest son. Despite this, Charles still appears eager to have Harry and Meghan attend the function, which many consider to be a foolish choice made out of emotion rather than reason. Despite the fact that many relatives are spitting feathers over the publication of the book Spare, and its apparent attempts to harm the British monarchy, reports indicate that the royal family is absolutely expecting both Harry and Meghan to attend. Some members of the family, including Princess Anne and Prince Edward, may be able to ignore the book's criticisms, but William has a very different situation. Everyone wonders how Charles will be able to control his sentiments of betrayal, rage, and misery throughout the coronation if Harry is there. This is a typical instance where the good child suffers the brunt of the repercussions while the disturbed child receives all the attention and is excused for misbehavior. There has been a commotion following the latest news on Charles' resolve to have the Sussexes attend the coronation. Although it is Charles' birthday, it is debatable whether Harry and Meghan should have been invited because doing so may detract from the occasion. Now, the king must defend his oldest son. William, who has done nothing wrong, has already endured enough drama in the family, but he still prioritizes his duties under even the most trying circumstances. In the days before the late Queen's funeral, he even offered Harry and Meghan an olive branch by suggesting a combined walkabout outside Windsor Castle, despite the couple's desire to monopolize attention. Even still, the Sussexes' horrible behavior in the months that followed was unaffected by the family's attempts to involve them during the time of grieving. It's understandable that William and Kate are upset. It makes sense that some are worried about the Sussexes' behavior at the coronation given their past. It is reasonable for William to speculate that the Sussexes would pull a publicity stunt during the official festivities. After all, discussions have been had about how to persuade Harry and Meghan to attend the coronation without causing a fuss. One suggestion was to assign the negotiation process to Justin Welby, a woke ally of theirs. Although it seems like a crazy plan, it might be worth a try. Harry has made an apparent attempt at emotional blackmail by attempting to corner both the Prince of Wales and their father. Clearly aware of this is the Prince of Wales. William has gone above and beyond for Harry, but Charles must realize that at some point by supporting him, William is being harmed. This is the precise kind of event Harry wanted to go to. Even though he doesn't want to do the labor, he does want to be associated with the British royal family because that is what makes money. King Charles needs to put his grandchildren's needs above his own. I believe they had cause to be concerned that Meghan would do something because of the way Catherine was watching out for Charlotte at the funeral and the way Camilla and Sophie surrounded the children. Harry didn't even bother to sing God Save the King at the funeral and has no official role in the ceremony. It is unethical to put George and Charlotte at danger of experiencing both emotional and physical abuse. The burden on the Wales family will be great enough. They shouldn't have to worry about keeping a safe distance from a violent cousin. The Sussexes want to talk about reconciliation and for the monarchy to apologize to Meghan, but it won't be an easy conversation to have. The publication of Spare, a book and Netflix series that featured private talks taken out of context to support Harry and Meghan's warped victimhood narrative, damaged the parties' faith in one another. The most egregious portion of this issue was when Prince Charles implored William and Harry not to make his last years miserable during a chat they had while he was still in mourning following Prince Philip's funeral. Communication between the parties has become more challenging as a result of this account of the events in Spare. Senior family members worry that whatever they say to Harry and Meghan, whether in person or online, might end up in the public realm. Although the king has always had a good connection with his youngest son and his wife, William and Kate are aware of the king's actual intentions. Instead of settling, Harry and Meghan are looking for total destruction. Charles must safeguard William and Kate's feelings and reputation if he insists on inviting the Sussexes to the coronation. Any type of forced reunion or interaction with Harry or Meghan must be entirely avoided while the Prince of Wales is there. It could be preferable for Harry and Meghan to skip the coronation and instead send a sincere note to Charles to prevent more pressure on their relationship. Charles might also openly express his gratitude for their absence and maintain a united front. everyone can still partake in the festivities while protecting William and Kate's reputation and feelings.